All right, we are going to take this in toward a lopsided crow this time. So this is definitely going to get into the upper body, into the shoulders, working with your bent arm strength. We're going to work a lot of compression as well, which is really the ability to use your hip flexors to draw your thigh in toward your torso to curl everything in tight, and that's going to help you get into the pose. The lopsided crow itself is a demonstration I have here, and the way I'm going to cue this during the flow, after every sequence, you're going to be at the front of the mat. I'll cue this in a regular crow first, and then just hold that for a breath or two, and we'll move into a separate setup for the lopsided crow. Now, you got the option. You can come into your crow and then transition from that to your lopsided crow by dropping one elbow down. I'll show you how to do that once, and if you're comfortable with both poses, I recommend working on that even if it's a little bit clunky. It takes some time to really get that down, but it is worth working on. So what's going to happen from here is you're going to be at the front of the mat, and as usual from crow, you're going to start from your forward fold. Both hands down, ground your palms, lift your heels, bring the knees to your arms. Just keep your hips high in the air, lean forward, lift your feet together, toes to touch, pull the heels in close. And after we held that for a breath or two, you just bring your feet down, bring your knees down. You'll come down to all fours, and we're going to take the entry from a lopsided dolphin, basically. So you're going to bring one forearm down to the floor. I'm going to bring my right forearm down. And then keep the elbow to the side, bring your hand in towards center, so that forearm is diagonal in relation to the rest of your body. With the other hand, slide it back so you can stack the elbow directly over the wrist, probably further than you think you need. And if you like, you can rotate your fingers further to the side. Just keep that elbow pulled in, keep that arm under control. Most of your weight, about 70%, is probably going to the forearm that's on the floor. So when you come into this, just look down. Tuck the toes of both feet, lift your knees and get the hips up high. Walk your feet in and get the hips as high as possible from the beginning. The more vertical you are, the easier this is to balance. Now from here, my left elbow is lifted, so my left knee is going onto my left arm. And be aware of what you're doing. Don't let your foot just hang down. Pull that heel in close and keep everything pulled in. Look down, using a thigh, squeeze the second leg in toward the first. And then see about lifting that other foot up as well. And I've just got everything pulled in tight. I'm just trying to keep things stacked as vertically as possible. After you held that for a few breaths, you move through the vinyasa from there. So work it as best you can. It's a little bit tricky. It's unusual. And if there's a big difference between the strength of one arm and the other, you're definitely going to feel that going from side to side. But again, just work this as best you can. Now, if you want to link the two poses here, here's the option. You come into your crow. And you'll just transition from here. So bring the knees to your arms, and then look forward, lean, keep your butt up in the air, bring your head low, lift your feet, try to pull the heels in tight, and then you'll shift your weight to one side. So I'm going to bring both knees over to my right side, still with my head low and my hips high, and as I grip the floor, I'm going to look down and very slowly pivot to the side to bring that left elbow down. Try to come down as lightly as you can. Oof. And that last few inches is hard to control. And that usually determines whether or not you're going to stick the landing. Now, the worst thing that happens is you kind of roll off to the side. It's not that big a deal. I've done that dozens of times. You don't have too far to fall. But really, just try to work on this if you're taking it to that point, just to get the control of what your body's doing in space as you're balancing. And just take things to where you're ready to go. Keep that in mind. So to start, bring yourself onto hands and knees. And let's stretch out the soles of the feet. So go ahead, bring your legs together, tuck the toes of both feet underneath. And if your pinky toe doesn't want to comply, just reach back. You can see it, it's getting along with the program here. And with the toes tucked, just keep your hands on the floor, dig your toes down, and just go back and forth, round your spine, bring the knees toward your chest, and then down to the floor. And keep gripping the mat with your toes. And then the next time you set your knees down, just keep them down. Walk your hands in. Sit this up tall. And just give yourself a moment to settle in like this. Now keep your toes pressing down. Breathe here for a moment. And if you had about enough without having the toes tucked, go ahead and release it. You can sit with your feet flat underneath or take a cross so you can see whatever suits you best. If you can hold on to this position for a minute or so, then just start here. Either way, rest your hands in your lap, palms open toward the ceiling. Let your shoulders sink down. And then draw the chin in just a little bit. Keep yourself up tall. Go ahead, close your eyes. And then just take a moment to settle in. Let your mind quiet down. And start to deepen your breathing here. So the inhale's pulling as much air as you can. Try to fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as the inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this here to begin. When you're ready, here, take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, just open your eyes. And then go ahead and bring your hands down to the floor. And whether your toes are tucked or not, go ahead, take a moment here. Shake your feet out, shake your legs out just a little bit. And then go ahead and bring yourself back into an upright seat. Now you can just sit on the shins with the feet underneath or take a cross-legged seat, whatever suits you best. But sit this up tall and take things slow. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach this up high. Exhale, hands through center. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, through center again. Inhale, reach this up high. And then with the exhale, just lean to the right side. Bring your right hand down. Stretch your left arm right, gaze up high. And let's take it back and forth. Inhale to center, reach up. With the exhale, lean left. Left hand down, stretch your right arm left and look up. Inhale, back to center, arms high. Exhale, lean right. Right hand down, stretch your left arm right. Pull your left shoulder back as you look up. Inhale to center, arms high. Exhale, lean it left again. Reach your right arm left, pull the right shoulder back. Inhale, back to center, arms high. Now with the exhale, lean right one more time. Right hand down, stretch your left arm right. See about taking it further. Maybe bend the right elbow and stretch your left side longer. Keep breathing. Inhale, up to center, reach high. And then with the exhale, lean left one more time. Left hand down, stretch your right arm left. And see about bending into that left elbow. Stretch your right side longer. Inhale to center, arms up high. Now with the exhale, just bring the hands down through center. And then come into all fours. Take a moment here, just move around a little bit. And then we'll take this into a twist. So just keep your hips stacked over your knees. And rather than having your shoulders over your wrists, go ahead and step your hands forward about one hand's length, just to stretch this out a little bit. We're going to go back and forth before we hold the twist. So when you're ready with an inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, right arm underneath, bring the shoulder all the way down. Inhale, reach the right arm up high. Exhale, twist and bring the shoulder to the floor. Inhale, right arm up high. Exhale one more time, right arm underneath and stay down this time. Now stack your left shoulder above the right, look up toward the ceiling, keep your right arm pressing down. If you want to go further, maybe take a half bind. You can bring the left arm behind your back and use that to pull the shoulder further back. Keep looking up. Now if the left hand's lifted, set it back down. Come up onto both hands. And then just keep that stretch out all fours and take it on the other side. With your next inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, twist and bring the shoulder all the way down to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up high. Exhale, twist and bring the shoulder down again. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale one more time, come all the way down and just stay down. Now stack the right shoulder above the left, look up toward the ceiling, keep the left arm pressing down. If you want to go further, maybe take that half bind here, right arm behind your back, pull the shoulder behind you. And then right hand comes back to the floor if it's lifted. Come back up the center, back to all fours. And let's go ahead and take this into the wrists. Now keep your hips stacked over your knees. Bring the hands in closer, within about 2 hands length of your knees. Flip the hands over, backs of the hands down, palms up, point the fingertips in toward you. Now spread your fingers wide, keep the fingertips pressing down. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Now pull your belly and round your spine as much as you can. And then just go ahead and sway your shoulders side to side. Keep the tension in your hands. Now if you want to take it further, just come into center, arms straight. Belly pulled in, spine rounded, but then sink your chest down toward the floor. And then press back up. And just keep moving down and up. And these are basically just scapular push-ups here. Just moving down and up in between your shoulder blades. So when you sink down, let the shoulder blades move together. When you press up, spread them out wide. Keep your belly pulled in the whole time. And just work this with whatever range you have. The next time you press your spine up toward the ceiling, just hold for a moment. And then go ahead, come up onto the fingers. Walk the hands forward. Just come to your regular all fours with your palms down. And then from here, go ahead, rotate your fingers to the sides and then in toward the knees as far as you can go. Now spread your fingers wide. Press the fingertips down. Grip your mat hard. If you want to go lighter with the intensity, you can always bring the hands closer to your knees. Now as you hold this, just start to circle your shoulders and wrists here to begin. And then if you want to take it further, come into center, start with the arms straight. Go forward and back. Bring your shoulders forward, pull the elbows underneath you, and then press back up the straight. And just keep moving forward and back like this. And you don't have to go down deep. Just feel how that stretch changes as the elbows bend. And then the arms straighten up. And the next time you come back to straight arms, just hold here. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Tuck the toes of both feet. Hover your knees. Hold this with your belly pulled in. And then pulse the knees up and down on my count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down. And then come up onto the fingertips and down to sitting on your heels and take a moment. Shake your hands out. Loosen up your fingers and loosen up your wrists. Once you're ready from here, go ahead and bring the legs out from underneath you. Come to a seat. I want to balance this and take this into boat. So why don't you go ahead and grab the knees, pull the thighs in toward your chest. Lean back and pick your feet up off the floor. Hold your balance. Press your low back forward. Try to sit up tall. Now, release your grip. Bring the shins toward parallel with the floor, arms at your sides. We're going to go back and forth from this position to the base of a pistol squat, and we're going to work the compression. So when you're ready, just bring the right foot down to the floor. Hands down. Now, lift your seat up off the mat. Push your torso into the right thigh. Left leg forward. Straighten as much as you can. You can bend the knee, but try to point the toes. Now, using the thighs, squeeze the legs toward each other. If you need to lean back, feel free. We're going to hold this and lift the left leg. Now, bring the left foot up as high as you can. And then touch the heel down to the floor. Lift the leg up for 2. And then bring the heel down. Lift up for 3. It's not supposed to be easy. Bring the heel back down. Lift up again for 4. And set the heel down. Lift up for 5. Touch the heel down one more time. And then sit down. Come back to boat. Squeeze the legs in. Take it on the other side. Left foot down, right leg forward. Use your hands. Press your torso to the left thigh. Find that compression. Inner thighs engaged, legs squeezing toward each other. Lean back if you need to. Now lift the right foot up as high as you can. And then touch the heel down. Lift up for 2. And bring the heel down. Lift up for 3. Bring the heel down. Lift up for 4. Touch the heel down. Lift up for 5. Touch the heel down. Sit down. Legs together, back to boat. We'll take another round. Right foot down, left leg forward. Use your hands. Try to press forward toward the right thigh. Keep your left leg straight as you can. And then lift the foot up high. Touch the heel down. Lift up for 2. And bring it back down. Lift up for 3. Touch the heel down. Lift up for 4. And bring the heel down. Lift up for 5. Touch the heel down one more time and then sit down. Legs together, back to boat. Other side, left foot down, right leg forward. Use your hands. Try to press your torso forward toward the left thigh. Right leg as straight as you can hold. Lift the foot up high as you can. Touch the heel down. Lift up for 2 and bring the heel down. Lift up for 3. Bring the heel down. Lift up for 4 and bring the heel down. Lift up for 5. Touch the heel down. Sit down. Back to boat. One more round, but a little bit different this time. Right foot down, left leg forward. Lift up, push your torso forward, keep your hands down. Now lift your left foot up as high as you can. Hold here, reach with the big toe. Take it further, pulse that foot up higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set back down and bring the legs together. Other side, left foot down, right leg forward. Lift up, push your torso toward your left thigh best you can. Right leg high as you can hold. Pulse here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back down, legs together. And then bring the feet down. Set the hands down behind you. And just twist. Move around, loosen things up. All right, so you should be feeling a good bit of tightness through the hip flexors and the thighs. So we'll take things in the other direction. So let's set this up for a reverse tabletop. Now feet in front of you about hips width distance. Hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width. Point the fingers to the sides, right or left. Push down, lift your seat up off the floor. And let's just go slow and take it back and forth. Inhale, press your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. And then sink this back down. Inhale, press up as high as you can go for 2. And then come back down. Press your hips up again for 3. Sink back down. Lift your hips high as you can go. And then bring it back down. Press your hips up for 5. Sink back down. Lift this up for 6. And then come down. Press up high as you can go for 7. Sink back down. Lift up again for 8. And then come back down. Press your hips up for 9. Bring it back down. Now lift up one more time, but we'll hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, stay lifted. If you can, look forward. You can always look up. Now as you hold this, keep your glutes squeezing, but then shift your body forward. Press the knees forward, lift your heels just a little bit. And then set the heels down, keep your hips high. Again, shift forward, lift your heels, and then set them back down. Hips are still high. Come up onto the toes, lift your heels again. Set the feet flat. Shift forward, lift your heels, and then bring the heels down. One more time forward, lift your heels, hold this, squeeze your glutes, push the hips up higher still. And then set your feet flat, come all the way down. And then shake your hands out a little bit, move your legs a little bit as well. Once you're ready, cross at the ankles, roll forward, your hands come into all fours. And we'll work with that lopsided setup from here. Now I want you to bring the right forearm down to the floor. Stay on the left hand, but slide that left hand back, elbow above the wrist. Make sure that right hand moves in towards center. That forearm's diagonal. Now step your feet back, bring your body into line, legs together. Left elbow pulled into your side. Just keep the chest facing down. Just moving your left leg. Bend the left knee and bring the big toe down to the right. Let your body twist a little bit. Back to center, legs together. Bend the left knee, left big toe down to the right, and come back to center. Left big toe over to the right side again. Legs together again. Left big toe over to the right, and come back to center. Left big toe to the right one more time. Back to center here. Set your knees down. Come back up onto your hands, back to all fours. Now take it the other way. Bring your left forearm down. Elbow to the side, bring your left hand to the center. Slide the right hand back, elbow above your wrist, and keep the elbow pulled in. Step your feet back, bring your body into line, legs together, and then just moving your right leg. Bend the right knee, bring the big toe down to your left side. Come back, legs together. Bend the right knee, big toe over the left. Back to center again. Lift the right foot, big toe down to your left side. Bring it back to center. Right big toe over to the left, and legs together again. Right big toe to the left side one more time. Come back to center. Set your knees down. Come up onto your hands. Take a couple breaths. All right, still working with that lopsided setup. Come back down onto the right forearm. Right elbow to the side. Right hand moves into center. That forearm's diagonal. Slide your left hand back. Elbow above the wrist. Keep it pulled into your side. Step your feet back. Legs together. Bring your body into line. Now from that lopsided plank, go ahead, walk your feet forward. Bring your hips up high. Take this into a lopsided dolphin. Bend the knees. Get the hips as high as you can. And then walk it back out. Bring your body into line. Back to that plank. Again, walk your feet forward. Stay on the toes. Bring the thighs toward your belly. Get your hips up as high as you can go. Walk it back out. Bring your body in the line. Legs together. One more time. Walk this forward. Hips as high as you can go. And this time, just hold. Keep looking down. Keep the left elbow pulled in. To take it further, raise your left leg high. Bend your left knee. Hang the left foot right. Scorpion the pose. Just hold. And then reach up with your left leg. Bring the left knee down to touch your left arm. Pull that heel in close and keep looking down. Now try to take this further. Use your inner thigh. Squeeze the right leg into the left. Try to touch your legs together. And then release. Bring both feet down, knees to the floor, and come up to all fours. Take a moment here and breathe. Now let's take it on the other side. Once you're ready, bring that left forearm down. Elbow to the side, bring your left hand into center. Slide the right hand back, elbow stacks above the wrist, keep it pulled into your side. Look down, step your feet back, bring your body into line, legs together here. And then walk your feet forward. Bring the hips up as high as you can go, bend the knees. Walk it back out, legs together, bring yourself back in line. Walk the feet forward, hips up high, right elbow stays pulled in. Walk this back out again. And come back to that lopsided plank. One more time, walk this forward. Hips up high. Now stay lifted. Keep looking down. Go ahead, raise your right leg up as high as you can. Bend the right knee, hang the right foot left, scorpion the pose. And then straighten your right leg, reach up. Bring the knee down to touch your right arm. Pull that heel in close and keep looking down. Use inner thigh, squeeze the left leg in toward the right. Try to find that contact here. And then go bring everything down. Come back to all fours. And just take a moment here and breathe. And keep in mind, you can just take it to that point where you're coming into the lopsided crow. Just work this as best you can. Now when you're ready, go ahead, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hips up high, find your down dog. And just move around. Now once you settle into position, take a look at how you set this up. Hands about shoulder width distance apart. Press your palms flat, feel weight toward the base of your thumbs. Let your chest sink low, but reach your hips up as high as you can. Pulling for the belly around the low ribs. Use your core to lengthen your spine and keep reaching your hips up high. If your legs are tight, bend the knees. And stay loose. You can always just pedal this out and move your hips from side to side. When you're ready, take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bend the knees. Look forward. Step to the front. Take a ragdoll fold. Now feet about hips width distance apart. Deep into the knees. Let your belly touch your thighs. Let your head hang. Let your spine round. Let everything go long and loose, and let the muscles of your neck relax. Now you can hang your hands to the floor. Maybe reach to opposite elbows. And you can shake this side to side to loosen even further. Once you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin and restack your spine, round up to standing. Bring your head up last and just open up your palms at your sides. When you're ready, with an inhale, reach the arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. Take a moment here to breathe. Set an intention. Let your mind clear. Find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. Now at the next inhale, reach this up high. With the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips, start with a straight spine, put a little bend in the knees. Keep your core engaged, move smoothly, and then release at the bottom. Inhale, lift halfway, fingertips to the floor, to the shins, lengthen forward through the crown of your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands to the mat, and let's step it back to high plank. Now find your shape, sink the shoulders, palms press to the floor, press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling and keep that lift. Take an inhale. With the exhale, slowly bring your shoulders forward as your elbows bend. Keep your body in line, elbows pulled into your sides. Lower with control all the way down into your belly. Now once you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. And let's take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, peel up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Now inhale, peel up one more time and just keep that lift. Now the lift's in the upper body. Keep your feet pressing down. Keep your glutes squeezing. Take the weight out of your hands. Elbows at your sides. Pull the shoulders back. Look forward. And lift it up higher. Take an inhale. Exhale. Roll this down. Now just keep your chin on the mat. And then bring the elbows forward around your head. Now interlace your fingers. Palms open. Press your head back up into your hands. And just keep that little bit of a lift. Now feet about hips width distance apart. Press your feet down, squeeze your glutes. Just moving from the upper body. Lift your elbow up high. Look up to the left, high as you can. And then bring that elbow down to the floor. Lift your right elbow high and look up. And then bring that elbow down. Left elbow up high, look up again. And then bring it back down. Right elbow high, look up. And then come back down. One more round. Left elbow high, look up. Bring this back down. Right elbow up high, look up, and then come back down. Now go ahead, bring your chin to the mat, and bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, palms to the floor, elbows pulled into your sides. And we'll take it to your upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Pull your chest forward, let your hips hang, stay in the tops of your feet. Keep your legs active and lift your knees. To go further, kick your feet down, squeeze your glutes, pull the hips forward to deepen and lengthen the arc through the front. Lift up with the arms and with the shoulders. Keep your neck long, keep your chest pushing forward. Deep inhale here. With the exhale, pull your belly in. Hips high to down dog. Paddle out. Let your hips move side to side. And we'll take it through the sun salutations here. Steady movement. Take a deep inhale. Now with the exhale, just bend the knees. Look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to standing. Reach the arms up high. And then with the exhale, fold all the way back down again. Inhale, lift halfway here. Exhale, hands to the mat. Chaturanga's next. High plank to low. With an inhale, open your chest, lift your gaze up, dog or cobra. Exhale, pull your belly in, and hips high to down dog. 2 more rounds, take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach as high. With the exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, halfway lift here. With the exhale, hands to the floor, high plank the lows next. With an inhale, open up, pull forward. Exhale, draw it back in and lift your hips. One last round, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach as high. With the exhale, bring it back down again. Inhale, lift up halfway here. With the exhale, set the hands, chaturanga. With an inhale, open up, draw this forward. And then with the exhale, pull back in and bring your hips up. Find your downward facing dog and breathe. Now from your down dog, inhale the right leg high behind you. And then bend the right knee, hang your right foot left, open to your scorpion dog, hold here. With the next inhale, straighten that leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, forward, knee to chest. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest one more time. Hold here, stay forward, round your spine, draw that thigh in close. And then set the right foot down halfway down the mat and pull the left knee to your chest. Now keep that leg pulled in. Keep your arms vertical. Press into your palms, dig your fingertips down, shoulders stay over your wrists. Just look down. We're going to go back and forth from this position, hopping and switching feet. So press into your right foot, come down on the left. Push into your left foot, land on the right. Press into the right foot, come down on the left. Press into the left foot, land on the right. Now press into the right foot, land on the left one more time. Right foot between your hands, left foot slides back, come into low lunge. Left heel lifted. Make sure your feet on two separate tracks, hips width distance side to side. And then when you're ready, hands to your hips. With an inhale, come all the way upright to your high lunge stance. Now deep into the right knee, left leg towards straight, left hip pulling forward. Keep your spine upright. When you're ready, reach your arms up high. And then bring your hands behind your head again. Interlace the fingers, palms open, elbows wide. Keep your shoulders pulled back and keep your chest open. Keep that left hip pulling forward. Now work this into the back leg. Dip your left knee down just above the floor. And then lift straight up. Bring the left knee down low again. And then lift straight up. Left knee down low, keep your spine tall. Lift back up again. Sink into the left knee, come down. And lift back up. Now one more time, sink down. Just hover the left knee above the floor. Hold here. And then pulse that knee up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring the left knee to the floor, flatten the left foot behind you, and just come to a kneeling lunge. Everything's vertical from the left knee up. Both legs about 90 degrees. When you're ready, with an inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm back, left arm forward, twist to the right. Back and forth, inhale to center, reach up. Exhale, twist again, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale, one more time, right arm back, left arm forward, hold here. Now look back toward the right hand and keep your twist. Left hand comes to your chest. And then start to lean back. Reach that right hand toward the left heel. Maybe you touch, maybe not. But keep your glutes squeezing on the left. Keep that left hip pushing forward. Now, if you can take this further, keep your twist. Just look up toward the ceiling. And then maybe reach your left arm up and over past your head. Keep breathing here and keep the glutes squeezing on the left. Now, with your next inhale, just bring yourself upright. Look forward, arms up high. And then hands to your hips. Now lean forward to the right foot, tuck the toes to the left. And then lift your left knee up off the floor, back up to your high lunge stance. Pull the left hip forward, right hip back. And now we're going to go through a short sequence here. We'll take the first round slow, but then it's breath to movement. So go ahead, reach your arms up high. And then lean forward, reach your arms behind. Now stay like this. Push into your left foot, or push into the right foot rather. Lift your left foot up off the floor, warrior three, maybe more upright, maybe toward parallel. Bend your right knee, set your left foot down, you're still leaning. Breath to movement. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three, and hold this. Keep your balance. Try to keep your hips even. Keep your gaze forward. Now slowly bring yourself upright. Hands to your hips, left knee lifted for a moment. And then to set the left foot down, come to standing with your right knee high. Now once you're stable, line the right knee up with the left, take a dancer variation. Left hand reaches back, find the inside edge of your right foot. Once you've got that grip, line up the knees, and then reach your right arm high. Now kick into your left hand, lean forward against the tension of the kick. Pull the left shoulder forward. Keep your gaze forward, and just take this as far as you can control here. Keep breathing. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, release. Both hands down, both feet down, forward fold. From that fold, when you're ready, take an inhale, lift it up halfway. And with the exhale, set your hands, let's take it to crow. Now dig your fingertips down, lift your heels. Bring the knees to touch your arms. Hips high, look forward, lean. Take it slow, lift your feet together. Toes to touch, bring the heels up close. And then for the lopsided crow, bring your feet down, bring your knees down. Come into all fours. And then it's right forearm down. Now keep the elbow to the side, bring the hand in towards center, that form's diagonal. Slide your left hand back, elbow below the wrist, and keep it pulled in. Look down, tuck the toes of both feet. Lift your knees, bring your hips up high. Walk the feet in close and get the hips as high as you can. Left knee to your left arm, pull that heel in close. Right leg squeezes to the left. And then see about lifting your right foot up as well. When you're ready, go ahead, take this to the Vinyasa. All right, from down dog, let's move over to the other side. With your next inhale, raise the left leg high behind you. Scorpion dog, bend your left knee, hang your left foot right, stack your hips. Now with an inhale, straighten us out, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, forward, knee to chest. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, stay forward, stay lifted, pull that thigh in close. Now set your left foot down halfway down the mat, and then pull the right knee in tight. Now press into your palms, dig your fingertips down, arms are vertical, keep your shoulders over your wrists, and just switch back and forth. Press into your left foot, land on the right. Press into the right foot, come down on the left. Press into your left foot, land on the right. Press into the right foot, come down on the left. Now press into your left foot, land this on the right. Left foot down between your hands. Slide the right foot back, come into low lunge. Now make sure your feet on two separate tracks, hips with distance, right heel lifted behind. Once you're ready, hands to your hips. Come all the way up to your high lunge stance. Deep bend left knee, right leg toward chair, right hip pulling forward. Keep your spine upright. Now with an inhale, just reach us up high. And with the exhale, interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind your head. Pull your shoulders back, keep your chest open, keep looking forward. Keep that right hip pulling forward. Into the back leg, dip your right knee low just above the floor. And then lift back up. Right knee down low, keep your spine upright, and lift up again. Bring the right knee down low, and then lift back up. Sink the right knee down, and then lift this up again. Now come down, just hover that right knee above the floor, hold here. Pulse this up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the right knee down, flatten the right foot. And just take your kneeling lunge. Everything's vertical from the right knee up, both legs about 90 degrees. Now when you're ready with an inhale, reach up high. With the exhale, twist. Left arm back, right arm forward, open up to the left. Inhale to center, reach up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward again. Inhale to center, arms high. Exhale, one more time, left arm back, right arm forward, hold here. Look back toward your left hand. Bring the right hand to your chest. Now keep that right hip pushing forward and start to lean back. Left hand reaching toward the right heel. Maybe you touch it, maybe not. Now as you hold this, squeeze the glutes on the right side. If you want to go further, look up toward the ceiling. And then maybe reach the right arm up and over past your head. Keep the right hip pushing forward. With your next inhale, turn to center, both arms high. Exhale, hands to your hips. Now bring the weight forward to your left foot, tuck the toes to the right. Lift the right knee up off the floor, back to your high lunge stance. Deep bend left knee, right leg towards straight, pull that right hip forward. And then reach your arms up high, and we'll take that short sequence again. We'll take the first round slow. Now just lean forward, reach your arms behind. And then push into your left foot, lift the right, come into your warrior three. Again, maybe more upright, maybe toward parallel. Bend the left knee, set the right foot down, you're still leaning. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior three, and hold here. Just keep your balance, keep your hips level. Now slowly bring yourself upright with your right knee lifted, hands to your hips. And then switch it out. Put your right foot down and stand with the left knee high. Now once you're stable, line the left knee up with the right, reach the right hand back. Find the inside edge of your left foot. Now kick into your hand, draw that shoulder forward, reach your left arm high. Now as you kick into the right hand, lean against the tension of the kick. Right shoulder forward, keep your gaze forward, lift the left knee up behind you. And again, just take it to where you can still balance. All right, take an inhale here. With the exhale, release both hands down, both feet down, forward fold. Now from your fold, take an inhale, lift it halfway. And then set your hands, and let's take it back to crow. Dig your fingertips down, heels up, knees touch your arms. Keep your hips high, lean this forward. Lift your feet together, toes to touch, bring the heels up close. And then bring your feet down, bring your knees down, come into all fours. Lop-sided here, bring your left forearm down. Elbow to the side, bring the left hand to center. Slide the right hand back, elbow above the wrist, keep it pulled in. Look down, tuck the toes of both feet. Lift your knees, get the hips high. Walk this in, hips as high as you can hold. Right knee to your right arm, pull that heel in close. Use inner thighs, left leg squeezes into the right. And see about lifting your left foot up as well. All right, when you're ready, just go ahead and move through another vinyasa. Once you find your down dog, paddle out here. All right, for your next sequence, with the next inhale, raise your right leg high behind you. Scorpion the pose, bend the right knee, hang your right foot left, open up your hips as much as you can as you hold this. With the next inhale, straighten this out, three-legged dog. Exhale forward, knee to chest, shoulders or wrists. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale forward, knee to chest. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, stay forward, stay lifted, pull that right leg in. Now set the foot down halfway down the mat. Left knee to your chest, squeeze in. Press into your palms, keep your shoulders raised, keep your arms vertical. Back and forth, press into the right foot, land on the left. Press with the left foot, land on the right. Press with your right foot, come down on the left. Press with the left foot and land on the right. Press with the right, land on the left one more time. Right foot between your hands, left foot slides back, low lunge. From here to your warrior two, with an inhale, drop the left heel. Lift your torso, wimble the arms, open to your left side. Deep into the right knee, straight left leg. You can lengthen this out and slide the right foot forward. But keep your spine upright, reach equally front to back. Back and forth, inhale, reverse. Left hand, left thigh, right arm high and back. Exhale, extend, right elbow to the right thigh, left arm high and forward. Inhale, reverse this again. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Now with the exhale, extend forward one more time and stay forward. Bring the left hand to your left hip. You can rest the right arm on your right thigh. If you can take it further, reach the right arm inside the right leg. Keep that hand off the floor, maybe bend the elbow, and keep the arm and leg pushing together to keep yourself open to the side. Now if you want to take things even further, straighten the right leg, come into a triangle shape, tuck the right hip under the left. Even further still, you can release the left hand, sweep that arm forward, reaching with the bicep above your ear. Wherever you take this to, your shoulders are still stacked and you're still looking up. Take an inhale. With the exhale, release both hands down inside the right leg. Now press into your palms and bring the right knee all the way down. We're going to take a gate variation. So everything stacks to vertical from the right knee up. Left leg to the side. Left leg straight with the heel to the floor, toes pointed up. You can slide that left foot further out if you're mobile enough. Now from here, reach your arms out wide. Take an eagle bind, right arm under, left arm over. Cross the elbows, palms to touch, thumbs with your face. Reach to the shoulders if you need to. Do what works. Now keep the arms squeezing. And we'll take it from up to down. Now pull your belly in, sink your seat toward the right heel, maybe bring your elbows toward the floor. Press into both feet, lift up and push your hips forward. Belly in, take it down low again, come down to where you can. Press with both feet and lift back up. Belly in, sink this down low. Press into the floor, lift up all the way. 2 more times, pull your belly in, take it down low. Press into the floor and lift back up. Belly in, bring it down as low as you can. Press into the floor, lift up 1 more time. Now once you're up, lean over to the right. Drag that left heel in closer. Bend the left knee, set the left foot flat. We're going to come up to horse, try to hold the bind. Bring the weight to the left foot, tuck the toes to the right. And then lift the right knee, set that foot flat, and sink in. So just find your wide-legged squat. Heels in, toes out, knees wide, and keep the arms squeezing, keep your spine upright. We're going to take this to balancing on the left foot. We're going to straighten the left leg. Now lean over your left side. Press into the left foot, straighten up, and lift the right foot up off the floor. Bend the left knee, sink back down, come into horse. Again, lean to the left. Straighten your left leg, lift the right foot up again. Bend the left knee, come back down into horse. 1 more time, lean left. Left leg straight, right foot lifts, hold here. Let's take this all the way to eagle. So bring yourself upright, lift the right knee. Cross the right leg tightly over the left. Squeeze your legs together, let your hips sink down, maybe touch the right foot to the floor. Shoulders back. Try to lift the elbows and keep the arms squeezing. Just breathe with this. When you're ready, straighten your left leg, lift your right knee, bring your hands to your hips. Now open up the right knee to the side, step it toward the front of the mat, and just stay open like in your warrior two. Now keep your left hand on your hip, reach your right arm forward and down past your right knee, and look down the length of your right arm. We're going to go back and forth here for basically a half moon variation. Now put the weight to the right foot, lift your left heel, straighten your right leg, lift the left foot, just hold your balance here and stay open to the side. Bend the right knee, bring the left foot down behind you. Again, look down your right arm, press into the right foot, straighten the right leg, lift the left foot up off the floor. Bend the right knee and set your left foot down again. 1 more time, look past your right hand. Push into the right foot, straighten that leg, lift your left foot up off the floor and hold here. Keep your left shoulder and left hip higher than the right. Now if you want to go deeper, maybe hinge from the right hip. Let your right hand reach down, but try to hover it up off the floor. And if you can take things further, maybe open up completely and reach that left arm high. Keep everything opened up to your left side. Take an inhale. With the exhale, release both hands down, both feet down, forward fold. When you're ready, take an inhale, lift it halfway. With the exhale, bring the hands down, sink into crow. So grip the floor, lift your heels, keep the hips up high. Knees to your arms. Lean it forward, lift the feet together, toes to touch, bring the heels in. And then set your feet down, bring your knees down, come into all fours. Now for the lopsided crow, bring the right forearm all the way down. Keep the elbow to the side, bring the hand to center. Left hand slides back, elbow above the wrist, keep it pulled in. As you look down, tuck the toes of both feet, lift your knees and bring the hips high. Walk the feet in, hips as high as you can go. Left knee to your left arm, pull that left heel in close. Inner thighs together, squeeze the right leg to the left, and maybe bring that right foot up as well. When you're ready, take it through another vinyasa. All right, from your down dog, let's even this out. When you're ready, with an inhale, raise your left leg high. Bend the left knee, hang the left foot right, open up your hips as much as you can as you hold this. With an inhale, straighten that left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, forward, knee to chest. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, forward, knee to chest. Stay forward, stay lifted around your spine. Now set your left foot down, halfway down the mat. Pull the right knee in tight. Shoulders, wrists, press into your palms, look down. And then back and forth, press into your left foot, land on the right. Press into the right foot, come down on the left. Press with the left foot, land on the right. Press with the right foot, land on the left. Now press with the left foot, land on the right one more time. Left foot down between your hands, right foot slides back, low lunge. From here to your warrior two. With the inhale, drop the right heel. Lift your torso, one of the arms open to the right. Deep bend your left knee, straight right leg. And again, maybe start to spread this out further, but it's one line from the front heel to the back arch. Let your hips sink low. Reach equally front to back. Back and forth, inhale, reverse. Right hand to the right thigh, left arm high and back. With the exhale, extend, left elbow to left thigh, right arm higher forward. Inhale, reverse this again. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Now with the exhale, extend and stay forward this time. Bring the right hand to your hip. You can leave the left arm on your left thigh, or reach inside the left thigh and keep the hand off the floor. Bend the elbow if you need to keep that hand lifted. Keep the tension and stay open to your right. Now, if you can take this further, just look up. Maybe straighten your left leg. Take this as a triangle stance. Try to tuck the left hip under the right. Further still, go ahead and sweep that right arm up and over and reach with the bicep above your ear. You're still looking up and your shoulders are still stacked vertically. Take an inhale. With the exhale, both hands come down inside that left leg. Now go ahead, press into the palms, bring the left knee all the way down. And just take that gate variation. Everything stacks to vertical from the left knee up. Right leg to the side, heel to the floor, toes pointed up. You can slide that right heel further out if you want to take it deeper. Now reach your arms out wide. Take your eagle bind, left thumb under, right arm over. Cross at the elbows, palms to touch thumbs with your face. Reach to the shoulders if you need to. Do what works with the arms crossed and keep them squeezing. Now with both feet pressing down, draw your belly and sink down low. Bring your seat toward the left heel. Maybe bring your elbows toward the floor. Press into both feet and lift up all the way. Belly in, sink down, take it as low as you can. Press with both feet and lift back up. Pull the belly in, bring this down low again. Keep the arms squeezing. Press into both feet and lift. 2 more times, draw your belly in, take this down low. Press into the floor and lift back up. 1 more time, belly in. Bring this down low. Press into both feet, lift up all the way. Now once you back up, lean over to the left, pull that right heel in closer, drag it in. And then bend the right knee, set your right foot flat. Now lean to the right, go slow, try to keep the bind. Tuck the toes, left foot, lift the left knee, set your left foot flat, come into horse. Knees wide, hips down low. Keep the arms squeezing. Now we're going to take this balancing on the right foot with a straight leg. So shift the weight to the right, lean right, straighten your right leg, lift your left foot up off the floor and hold here. Bend the right knee, set your left foot down, sink back into horse. Lean to the right, right leg straight, left foot lifts up again. Bend the right knee, sink your hips and come back into horse. Over to the right side 1 more time. Right leg straight, lift the left foot up, hold with us here. And take full eagle, bring yourself upright. Cross that left leg tightly over the right and let your hips sink down. Squeeze the legs together, maybe touch the left foot down, but keep the arms squeezing as well and keep breathing. With your next inhale, straighten your right leg, lift your left knee, hands to your hips. And then open to your left side, bring that left knee forward. Step that foot to the front of the mat. And just stay open to your right. Now right hand to the right hip, left arm reaching forward, down and past your left knee. Look down the length of your left arm. Back and forth toward that half moon. Put the weight to the left foot. And then lift the right foot up off the floor. Left leg straight, keep looking down. Bend your left knee and step the right foot back. Again, look down your left arm. Press into the left foot, lift the right foot up off the floor. Stay open to the side. Bend your left knee, step the right foot down. 1 more time, look past your left hand. Press into the left foot, lift the right foot up off the floor and stay open like this, maybe more upright. Right shoulder, right hip above the left. Now, if you're going to go deep, you can hinge on that left hip. Reach the left hand down. Try to hover the left hand up off the floor. Maybe open up completely and reach your right arm high as well. Keep the right side stacked above the left. Take an inhale. With the exhale, release both hands down, both feet down, forward fold. With your next inhale, lift it up halfway. And then set the hands down. Let's take it to crow one more time. Dig your fingertips down, heels up. Knees touch your arms. Look forward and lean. Go slow. Lift your feet together. Toes to touch. Bring the heels in close. Now set your feet down. Bring your knees down. Come into all fours. And then last time with the lopsided crow on this side. Bring your left forearm down this time. Elbow to the side. Bring the left hand to center. Slide the right hand back. Elbow above the wrist. Keep it pulled in. Look down. Tuck the toes of both feet. Lift your knees. Get the hips high. Walk this forward, hips as high as you can go. Right knee to your right arm, pull that heel in tight. Squeeze the left leg into the right, and see about lifting your left foot up as well. When you're ready, move through your last vinyasa. Now from your down dog, let's take this into half pigeon. With an inhale, raise the right leg high behind you. And with the exhale, bring it forward. Right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle somewhere behind the left. Now bring your left knee down, flatten your left foot, pull the left hip forward, keep it in line with the right so your hips are squared. Sink your weight straight down and find at least some of that stretch on the right side out of hip or toward the glutes. Now you got the choice. You can just stay upright like this. Maybe go deeper toward the back bend. You can always melt it down and take it as low as you like. Just take the version that suits you best right now and breathe with this. Now from here, if your hands are forward, walk them in close. We'll take another pose. So draw your belly in and drag your left knee forward. We're going to take a figure 4 version of camel. So once you bring your left knee forward, give this a try. Bring the right ankle past your left thigh. Tuck the toes of your right foot. Push your left leg so the right knee moves out to the side. Now if you feel any kind of twinge in the right knee, just back off from this and take a regular camel with the lower legs in line. But either way, go ahead, bring yourself upright. Hands to your hips. Now engage your glutes. Push your hips forward. Push that right hip forward. Make sure it stays even with the left. And then maybe just draw the shoulders back and hold here. This could be enough. Now if you're going to take it further, bring the hands to heart center. Bring your gaze up to the ceiling. Release your shoulders to the floor with the hips still pushing forward. And if you want to take it even further, you can bring your gaze to the wall behind you. Hips are still pressing forward. You can lift the elbows toward the ceiling. Maybe start to reach your arms back a little bit, and maybe a lot. Just keep the front of the body long and open. And keep breathing here. Keep your glutes squeezing. Now draw it all back in. Hands to heart center. Bring your gaze to the wall in front. And it's a little bit clunky, but go ahead, bring your hands down to the floor and release the cross. Come into all fours. Once you're ready, find your down dog. And we'll take the other side. So when you're ready here with an inhale, just reach your left leg high. Exhale forward for your half pigeon. Left knee behind the left wrist, left ankle somewhere behind the right. Right knee down, right foot flat behind. Pull the right hip forward, keep the hips in line, and sink your weight down. Look for some of that stretch on the left side, out of hip or toward the glutes on this side. Now again, you can just keep it upright. You can go further toward the back bend. You can always melt it down. And again, just take it to wherever suits you best right now. All right, then again from here, if your hands are forward, walk them in close. Pull your belly in, drag your right knee forward this time. And see about that figure four. So bring the left ankle past your right thigh. Tuck the toes of your left foot. Press into the right leg and bring the left knee to the side. Now if you feel any twinge of the knee again, go ahead, back off. Just take your regular camel with the legs in line. Either way, bring yourself upright. Hands to your hips. Engage your glutes. Push that left hip forward. Keep it even with the right. Now hands to heart center if you're going to take it further. Go ahead, bring your gaze up toward the ceiling. Release your shoulders to the floor and keep your hips pushing forward. Even further, bring your gaze toward the back wall. And maybe lift your elbows. Maybe start to reach back a little bit and maybe a lot. But keep your hips pushing forward and keep the front of the body open. All right, slowly, hands to heart center. Bring your gaze to the wall in front. And then go bring your hands down to the floor. Release to all fours. And once you're ready, bring your legs out from underneath you and come down onto your back. Now when you're down, pull your knees to your chest. Squeeze everything in close. And one more round of back bending here. Go ahead, bring your feet down to the floor. And I'm going to start this off with bridge and then cue this into wheel if you want to take things further. So just feel this out. So feet and knees, hips with distance. Bring your heels in close to your low back's basically flat to begin. Arms at your sides, palms down, keep your gaze high. When you're ready with an inhale, press in your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, hold that lift. And keep your hips pushing up to take your bridge deeper. Bring the hands underneath your hips, interlace the fingers. Draw the palms toward each other. Maybe pull the shoulders further behind your back and open up your chest even more. But keep your hands pushing down. Keep your glutes squeezing with the hips lifting up. If you're going to take wheel, the hips stay lifted, just release the hands and set them down around your head. Once you're ready, push into your palms. You can lift the top of your head first and then straighten the arms. Hips toward the ceiling, chest toward the back of the mat. Keep your glutes squeezing. You can always lift your heels for either pose, but then try to set them back down. Now keep that tension through the glutes and lengthen out your spine as you deepen this here. Just keep breathing. Take an inhale. With the exhale, come all the way down. Once you're down, draw the knees in close. And let's go ahead and take a supine twist. Release the left leg extended fully. Left hand to the right knee, right arm to the side. Pull the right knee across your body, tuck your left hip underneath and keep your shoulders down. Look over to the right. Now find the stretch in the outer right hip toward your low back. If you need more, you can press with the left hand or extend your right leg. And if you want to bind both legs, you can bend the left knee, reach the right hand down. If you find that grip, kick into your hand and keep the right shoulder pressing to the floor, whatever version of the twist you end up in here. Take a deep inhale. With the exhale, just release. Come back to center. Draw your knees in. And then go ahead and switch it out when you're ready. Extend your right leg. Right hand to your left knee. Left arm to the side. Now draw the left knee across your body. Tuck your right hip underneath. Both shoulders down. Look to the left. Now try to find that stretch in the outer left hip toward your low back. You can press with the right hand to take it further. Maybe extend the left leg. If you want the second bind, bend the right knee. Reach your left hand down. If you find that grip, kick into your hand. And wherever you take this to, keep the left shoulder pressing toward the floor. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release this. Bring it back to center. Draw the knees in side by side. And let's take happy baby. Reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Stack your ankles above your knees. Pull Pull down on both sides. Draw the knees toward the floor outside your ribs. Press your feet up into your hands. Keep the tension working up and down. Try to flatten your spine, sink your tailbone toward the floor. To take it further, you can rock side to side. Even further, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, take a deep inhale here. Draw it down as much as you can. With the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And then just let your eyes close here. Let your body settle down into the mat. And then just move bit by bit, fingers and toes. Arms and legs. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And then draw everything in. Bring the elbows toward your chest. Pull your knees up as well. And find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself into the mat here. Stack your spine. Bring your hands up to heart center. And then take a deep inhale. Hold on to it at the top. And just let everything go. I thank you for joining class. Namaste.